Welcome to the Kilowatt Channel. Let's get hashing.
All right. We got something new. We got something to look at. We got another unboxing to unbox. And a shout out to IXTech Crypto. IXTech Crypto, man. IXTech Crypto, man. They sent us a new surprise. We're gonna see what we got. Oh man, we got a white joint.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Okay, so first and foremost, I just want to say shout out to IXTech for everything that they sent with the bottle opener, the MX6 thermal paste, the extra fan, the heat sink, the gamma, the color changing case. Super badass. I apologize, I did not know how to say their name, so I called them IXTech throughout the review, but it is IXTech. Shout out to IXTech. If you have a Gamma, an El Mirage is a must buy. Now back to the review. With the little custom, oh, they do this one different. They got a whole different scenario. They don't put no, they don't put no screws in that. They got a brass, all four corners. Love it when it's four corners. They got the brass. That's awesome. That looks good. Okay. Let's see what else we got now. All right. Some more bubble paper. All right. We got a nice little bottle opener. Can't go wrong with that. All right. We got a stand. We got another fan and some thermal paste. Now, this is cool. They actually sent some thermal paste. This is the first time I've ever got some thermal paste with a rig, so that's really good. You can't actually never have enough of that. And we got another Mirage. Let's check this out. What is this? Okay, so this is a whole nother heat sink that they gave us. They gave us a whole nother heat sink to try out. We could try this out on another rig. That's badass. Okay, and a nice little 3D box. Okay, I like it. We got another fan. Okay, that's gonna go on there for that one. Okay, I get it. That's badass. Alright. Okay, they got their, that's clean. That's a wall mount. So you can mount that on the wall. Keep it off of it a little bit so it mounts on the wall. That's actually a kind of cool concept. Little wall hanging joint. I like that. I actually might have that one in my room. We got the power supply. Alright. Let me check this out real quick. What we got? Okay, that's good. 5 volts, 6 amps. That means it's gonna be up to 30 watts. That's good. That's a good power supply. We like the 30 amp ones. All right, let's see what we got. Let's get this thing fired up. I like how they actually encase these the screen right here, because that's an issue, man. These screens get loose. They go on and off, as you know, if you really have them. These things are kind of a pain in the ass. They enclose the whole screen. Let me see if I can pull this thing out here. They enclose the whole screen so it doesn't pop around, pop off, have any issues. And look at that. They actually, holy shit, you know what? Let me look at this with my eyes. This is the first one that I've ever gotten. I got 8 of these. First one I've ever seen that's actually soldered. They actually did it right. Yeah, you know, the quality of this one just looks a little different for sure. I mean, everything from the custom board to the custom case for the screen We got a double case here where it can actually stand or it could be hung up on a wall. Yeah. Yeah, these guys are definitely doing something good with the Bitaxes. Okay, so a couple things I want to go over real quick before I start getting into some of these numbers. The little side design with the little block templates, badass. I like it. Listen, this is fucking, listen. I think my computer's actually making more noise than this right now. Okay, so this is why I want to point this out, okay? So I'm gonna show you guys this one at a time here. Okay. I am actually still near this one. Okay. I want to show you which one's making that noise. You know, they take a second to boot up and go through their little whoop wop, so. Okay. It's gotten quieter. Right? So. Okay. This one's pretty quiet as well. But you can still hear like, I don't know, it's pretty fucking quiet actually. But if you're here in person, you can just hear the rotation of the fucking spin. And this one you can't hear shit. I don't know what they're using. I don't know what they got going on, what kind of alien network power they got. But this is literally silent. This one's next to silent though. This one's next to silent. But check this out now. Okay, so these ones. Okay, so that's something I didn't notice about that when I first got it. I didn't notice, I never took into consideration the noise. This is probably the loudest one. So yeah, that one's definitely the loudest one. And then turn that off. This is definitely the quietest one. 100% this is the quietest one. If you're somebody that just doesn't like to even hear, golly, this one is badass. Okay, yeah, you can't even hear this one. Like I am hearing my little computers. I'm hearing on my computers more than this. Hot dog, hot dog. All right, let's get to some numbers. Shout out to IXTech. Appreciate y'all. Let's have a happy Taco Tuesday. Okay, so this is what we have. We're going to try this new fan on these right here, and I'm going to show you why. I'm going to show you why here in a second. You see what we're dealing with. We got one that's overheating. And so we are going to show this one some love and put on a new grill and a fan. All right, so you can hear what they usually sound like. That's why I was kind of going crazy. But yeah, we got our little test desk going on. And then we have our new heat sink that just came in. And so it is the El Mirage. Definitely excited to try this one out because we have some overheating issues. Yeah, man, IXTech, man. We got some really good products coming in to do some reviews on. This is what it looks like when you actually are supposed to clean it. So we got some alcohol, 91 proof. Make sure you get the highest proof that you can. Some Q-tips. And here's what's cool, man, is they sent us some thermal TF7. So we are actually gonna get to put some new thermal paste on all these joints for the summertime. So here we go. There's a few videos where you get to just like take a brush and scrape it up and stuff, but you really need to take these things apart and clean them because this is what it could look like underneath, okay? This is actually what it really looks like in the trenches when you actually have your machine really mining pretty much nonstop. So make sure you take these things apart, man. It's summertime right now. Make sure you take them apart, put some new thermal paste on there, man. Again, shout out to IXTech, man, for shedding some thermal paste. Perfect time right now, especially summertime. Do your cleaning. We're gonna clean all these up right now, and yeah, we'll be back. 75 degrees stock to, by the way, 8% is what the errors were. Now we're at 600, 1200, only 0.6 errors, 34% on the fan, 35% on the fan, 60 degrees. Wow. The El Mirage is really probably worth the fucking investment. No, 100% it is. If you're having a heat problem and it's summertime, you need to get an El Mirage. You might want to have one. Man, you might just need this. Look at this. This is amazing. Yeah. And the 1.2 and the 0.5, 1.1. This is good. Yeah, this is a I think the El Mirage is a must. If you're gonna buy a Bitaxe, you have to get an El Mirage. One, it looks way better. Two, it fucking does way better. They're gonna send you probably some thermal, so you're gonna be good. Clean it off, have an extra one. Look at, you get bolts to work with. I only put on 2 bolts. All right, and we're getting that kind of reaction here. So I'm kind of like, yeah, I think we're good. We're just gonna leave it like that. But I mean, you get rid of these plastic ones that are gonna break on you, okay? They're gonna give you bolts. All right. I'm gonna use bolts on the next setup and take these off for the other 2. That's why I kept those other 2. But yeah, damn, it's a must.